All golf, all day, every day.
Gotta get loose.
You were up by 9 strokes after the first 2 holes. You're probably going to want a little differentiation. Not a word, but
Cut that part out of the podcast.
Somebody give me something to drink.
I'm going to slap that smile right off your face, Blake. These aren't stupid questions.
All right, and we're on with the Rich Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com. And while I remember this, because I said I was going to be doing this every week now, I did get a deal from Group Golfer. Right now, you can get 18 holes with cart and range balls at Prairie du Chien Country Club in Prairie du Chien near Dubuque for $25.
Not too shabby.
Not bad at all.
Yep, and that's good till November 1st, 2025. So I might just buy one of those myself here.
Then you can hit the casino boat afterwards.
Yeah.
Is that still in action down there?
For a little while, I think they're building a building for that, and they're going to close it down.
No more boat?
Yeah, I think they're going to close it down. I don't know when exactly, but I've heard that they're building a completely different building. Now they must have worked out some sort of deal that they can do the gambling on the land now. So that's why they always had the boat there, because it was illegal to do that in Iowa, or at least in that city or ordinance or whatever.
Actually, never. I think I've eaten there at that boat once. I don't know if I've actually ever gambled there.
Like twice in my life, I think.
I think all I've ever done is drive past it. I don't even think I've ever stopped at it.
No, which is surprising for you because you love to gamble.
Yeah. The last time we were there, it was last year. We took all of our pool winnings and bet it all on black and roulette, and we won and doubled it. And then we went out to eat, our whole pool team, and ended up having a nice little night.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. Is it, Brady, when you drove by, did you just swing in the parking lot to place some bets and then go back to Wisconsin?
No, I was just driving through, going somewhere else. I think Gallery had a dance competition up there or gymnastics once, and then I don't know, driving through Prairie to go to Minnesota for something, I think.
Nice. So we want to talk about the game here quick, because it was
hardly a game. Jeez.
Tough to watch.
Yes, it was.
Were you crying by halftime or what, man?
I was saying, oh, well, this game's over by halftime.
I lost interest by halftime, and then Kendrick Lamar came on, and then I didn't know who the hell anybody was in the music video or anything. Like the girl singing, or Serena Williams. Yeah, no idea who that is. And then
you uncultured swine.
And then they panned to Serena Williams dancing, and I'm like, why is that? Like, that's a real random person to be just. I didn't know that.
It's all connected.
They're both of those women are Drake's exes. Yeah.
Did not know that. Did not know he had beef with Drake.
See, that's all like night to night. Me and Kylie just walking around the house like, they not like us. I'm like the whitest version of it ever. It's definitely a memorable one. Like, people are trash talking it, but it's definitely memorable.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, right away, I didn't even know who Kendrick Lamar was, really. But except right away, and I'm like, ooh, Sam fucking Jackson, right there. And then that's the first I knew.
Saw a few people say the highlight was just the car that he came out of at the start, or was standing there.
Oh, Buick Regal, baby.
That's an 87 Buick. That was they only made that car for 1 year. I knew more about the car than I did that halftime show. Everybody's singing, but first of all, I was like, get off that hood. You're gonna dent it.
You realize that it wasn't a real car, right?
Yeah, I know. They gutted it so they could have like 40
74 people came out of it.
Because I saw that when 3 people came out, then all of a sudden 20 people came out. I'm like, oh, they put a hole through that car.
Not to get off track here, but Brady will know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a movie called Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer. Is that what it was called, Brady?
Yeah, Vampire Hunter, I think.
Vampire Hunter.
Jesus Christ or Abraham Lincoln?
No, it was Jesus Christ.
I don't mean to say that name in vain, but I have to get this story out. But anyways, there's this scene where Jesus has to fight these thugs. And do you remember how many people came out of that Jeep, Brady?
Like 22 or something.
At least, like, there might have been 80 people that came out of that Jeep, and Jesus whooped all of them.
I wonder if that's still on Prime Video. That was a good watch. I could
Oh,
put
man.
that on some night.
For a movie night out there listening, check it out.
Yeah,
Nobody's doing that.
No.
I bet one person.
Yeah, but it was ugly. I mean, the
Yeah, it was-
last 2 minutes they got a couple touchdowns, which was good. So they didn't get totally, didn't look terrible on paper, but
I did zero research, but that might be the biggest ass whooping in a Super Bowl of all time. It's
I don't think
Pretty
so.
brutal.
I think
The-
34-0 before anything even really happened. Like,
yeah.
but that didn't even rank in the top 5 as in like considered shutouts of scoring, since they got points at the end or whatever to make up the difference.
yeah, but
there's
like
been
those were
worse
just garbage
ones.
time points. They weren't like
Hey,
we all know
just-
those weren't real points. Like,
I think it was the 49ers and the Bengals or something was like 45-10 or something like that
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, pretty much when he threw that second pick like deep in his own turf, I was like, oh shit, this is done. Like,
It
that pick
was
six?
that
that
was his
one
first
after
one.
the pick six.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
I was like,
rough.
maybe they can go on a drive here, get a score, then they get ball back, and they'll be back in business. And then immediate interception deep in their own turf, and I was like, oh, it's done.
I
It's
tell you what, I didn't bet anything, and man, am I glad I didn't, because I definitely would have took Mahomes for more than he was. What was it like in the first half, or was that the whole game? Or no, it couldn't have been the whole game. They had one first down.
Yeah, it was the very first play or their very first offensive play. They got a first down, and then they didn't get another one until like halfway through the
deep
third
in
quarter.
the third quarter. Yeah.
The Eagles had more points than the Chiefs had yards gained.
for a little while. Yeah,
Yeah. And also getting sacked a bunch doesn't help.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no blitz.
their off
Oh, yeah.
their offensive line did not do well. That's what you get for playing a left guard at left tackle.
Mm-hmm. It's great golf content.
Well, I mean, it's just relevant news.
Sports.
Super Bowl transcends all,
Yeah.
right?
Speaking of that halftime show, that's not
I don't
going
know
to
if we
come.
were
It's not
anymore,
going to be. No, I mean, I just reminisce about the Shakira and J-Lo one. That was good. That was a nice
The
one.
greatest of all time.
I still bring that up on YouTube. Watch it every once in a while. Brought to you by
Bruno,
Pepsi.
Bruno Mars one. That was a good
Perv.
one.
I mean,
For watching a bunch of 40-year-old women
Yeah.
dancing.
Watching a bunch of 40-year-old biddies dancing on the
Biddies. Hey, Shakira's hips don't lie, dude.
It's true.
uh,
Those are facts.
Okay, we'll get one little more football talk and then we'll talk about golf. But Brady, how did you do? Are you even for the year now on all your sports betting?
I think slightly down, but did okay in the Super Bowl. Hit a decent one late with the that garbage time Mahomes TD. Let me hit 6 total TDs for Hurts and Mahomes, so that was a good one.
you're welcome.
Yeah, it's that bullshit bomb for
The only good thing that came out of that.
yeah.
that's what I said, like, why wasn't he doing that before? But I mean, the way he was,
He didn't.
Well,
have,
the backups were in at that
yeah,
point.
they had to back some of the backups in at that point, so he wasn't quite
Right,
under
yeah.
that much pressure.
pushing it out, and like them getting like not blitzed but blitzed. It seemed like he just had no time to do any of that stuff.
I also did a random I found this random sheet of Super Bowl props, and we did like a small pool with a few friends, and it was down to the freaking wire. And the very last thing that we had to check off was for getting a point for was who the Super Bowl MVP thanks first, and it was between if he said God, then one of my other buddies won, but if he said his teammates, then I would have won. So I was like, I'd never been so anxious for the Super Bowl MVP speech to start. I was like, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Who was it?
He said, and I quote, like, God is great, but couldn't be here without my teammates. And I was like, damn it. I was so close.
That's wild. Sweet. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. Do you guys watching the Waste Management?
The
Not much.
Twitter
We-
highlights, that's
played
about
it.
it.
What, Alex?
Me and Brady played it on Friday.
Oh yeah, we did do that. Yeah. Went to the
That-
golf stimmy and played the course.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't get any texts or nothing.
You
Yeah,
were
we were full.
back, and didn't even know it. Because we had our friend Spencer go, and there was floats around of talking about having Jordan Krupel come, but Spenny won the overall pick.
Bullshit.
It's all because I saw him at Quick Trip that morning, so that definitely helped.
He was fresh in your mind.
Yeah, it wasn't like this was thought out very long.
Yeah, I took a few cuts at the old simulator on Friday. Definitely some rust, I'll say that.
I did terrible in the first hole because I was ordering pizzas,
And just because you suck.
But then I came back and was leading until the last hole, and I just completely bombed.
Yeah, it fell apart pretty hard there.
Yes, I did.
Did you guys do 9 or 18?
We
We made it to about 14 or 15.
13.
You didn't even get to the 16th
I
hole.
know, that was like the worst part. We didn't even get to the iconic hole. I was like, we should have done the back 9 first, so we could have actually played the cool one. Like,
2 hours is not enough for
not quite for a foursome to do 18.
yeah.
It's close, but it's just not quite enough.
Didn't we end up doing 3 hours and we still didn't get done the last time we went there?
Yeah, I don't think we
were.
might have finished. Maybe it was either 17 or 18.
I think we finished 18 when we went for 3 hours.
We had to convince that girl to stay longer too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tried.
That guy was out the door at like
Yeah.
15 minutes
like, hey,
before. He was ready to go.
Maybe stick around. He goes, no.
No, absolutely not.
And I tried to get him to play Peter Pablo Freaka League a whole bunch of times, and he wouldn't do that either.
He was only on Creed. Creed only.
He did listen to Creed, but not Peter Pablo.
So who ended up winning?
Spent.
Sure.
Real shame.
It
He's
was-
not invited next time.
Yeah.
All right. I get the call this time.
I did. So we are signed up for that tournament in Fenimore now.
Nice.
Yeah. And I didn't have to pay or anything. Well, I don't know for sure. I sent in
Was
a
it
Google.
free?
Well, it was on a Google.
$200 a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like a Google document, so you didn't pay. And I just put in but then also
Spencer
it goes-
said we're in. He knows the guy, and he said we're in.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're actually paired with Spencer's team.
nice. So
His ass is going down.
He's like, do you know Blake Wagner? And Spencer's like, well, yeah, I know him. And he's like good enough to play with him or something. And well, he's like, yeah, his brother. I'm close to his brother. And he's just like, oh, okay. He goes, we're just gonna pair you guys up then.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Well,
So
that
we're-
worked out.
Yeah, we're with them. So I don't know any of the people on his team, but
But then I filled out our sheet with our names, and then it came down to shirt size.
Big.
I was going to tell you that I took my best guess with you guys. So B Jordan XLs, and then
I'm a
you two.
medium.
Yeah.
Be working a tank top out there. Good.
Tube top.
So I'll be curious to see what those come in like.
Yeah, we'll see.
it's-
We'll see.
mine always varies. Like it depends if it's all cotton or not.
Yeah, it's always good the first time I wear it, and then as soon as I wash it,
It's
it's
trash.
like, yeah,
Especially if it's cotton.
it's gone.
Cotton's a
Yeah.
crap fiber. I don't like it
Tell you what.
too much. And
We're getting back to this waste management.
Oh yeah, I saw some stuff. You see the robot hit that hole in one?
I did, which is interesting because I don't know if I ever told you guys about that golf ball tester that I didn't make in college, but the class before me did.
Nope.
I think you've told me about that. But
Yeah, it was
maybe
very
not on here, maybe.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, it's the same principle. Obviously, it wasn't a robot, but we had about 2.5 feet of club. I think it was maybe 6 or 7. And then it was hooked up to a spindle and then anchored into the ground with an electric winch and then an old spring off a kicker baler. So then the winch would take it, and then once it get over center, the spring would take over and then complete the swing. And I mean, it would rip too. It would shake the whole machine. And it's kind of cool because, obviously you'd hit a golf ball and it would be a couple of yards apart depending on what brand it would be. But the line, like the land line that it would obviously land on down there, was always within almost a half a foot all the time. Very accurate for being very crude machine.
Mm.
And that was even before I was into golf. And so we would just hook it up to a 12-volt battery and go out in the ball diamond and
Maybe I should bring one of those on the course next time.
Well, I've tried to find this, and I emailed the golf course management instructor at SWTC. He knows what I was talking about, but he doesn't know where it's at. He's like, I haven't seen that thing in it's been almost 20 years now. Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Old ass.
Yeah, I got one more guy I could ask, but I don't know how to get a hold of him. So, but maybe I'll see if I could.
Just gotta
Back that
rebuild
thing.
it.
Yeah, but and it was probably a lot cheaper than this sweet robot that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I didn't somebody else hit a hole in one on
There's a
16?
couple, I think.
Swished it.
Yeah, slam dunk.
Dunked it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember who did it though.
Do you think like the beer vendors are just praying for a hole in one on that hole? Because like as soon as it goes in, all of the beer just goes flying, and a round of refills is coming in.
Oh yeah.
You see the Michelob Ultra guys the night before just stamping down the green in a cup. Just
I
rolls in
saw. I don't remember what tour player it was, but I saw one tour player was tossing out golf balls with like dollar bills wrapped around it, saying "buy a beer on me" or something, tossing those into the crowd.
That ain't gonna be enough.
That's a classy.
Well, I
that's a
didn't say
classy-
$1 bill. I just
Oh,
I-
hey.
form of money, a 10 or a 20. I don't know what it was, but
I think it was like a 20 or something.
Yeah.
But I did see that, and he signed the ball too or whatever.
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's a classy move. And then who is it that sank that putt too? And then all of a sudden the shirt comes up.
I think that was last year. That was Damon or
Joel
Nah,
Naaman.
maybe did something did that not happen this year? I don't know. I was busy
really
all
saw
weekend.
a handful of Twitter vids of people just stumbling around.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
like watching the ones where it's like they get leaning so far hard one way and then they like overcorrect and they're leaning the other way and they're just like, oh, when's he going down? When's he going? And like he fights it off for like 30 seconds and then finally just like, hey.
I've been there.
I don't think I've ever been like that.
I don't remember it if I was there.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I got.
Ricky Fowler's outfit on day one.
Ooh, no, explain.
Yeah, it's good. You couldn't see him because he was wearing full camo, like full mossy oak. head
Oh,
to toe.
I did see that. Yes.
And then at one point, he was literally like in a bush where his ball landed, wearing the full camo, and it was just like, this is a vibe.
Trying to look up here some more highlights, but anyway, yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Unfortunately, just too busy getting ready for that Eskimo Open coming up.
Eskimo.
Well,
busy Super
so
Bowl.
then, what?
Too busy Super Bowling.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even. I was kind of halfway cooking my meals for the week while the Super Bowl's going on, but
He came
yeah.
down, got that golf cart yesterday.
yeah, that was yesterday. My God.
10 o'clock
how
in the
busy.
morning.
Yeah, it was nice too because let's back this up. So Eskimo Open this is coming out Thursday, so 2 days from now. So if you haven't got your tickets, please go get your tickets. Check it out. It's a good time. We'll all
Did you
be
buy
there.
my ticket yet?
Nope, sorry.
Good.
We'll be there. Autographs.
Good, don't want it.
Oh yeah, autographs. I'll sign an autograph.
Yeah, but we'll be there at the bar car. They went to go pick up the bar car. He's like, "Give me a call." Alex called me the day before. He goes, "Give me a call. I'll have her cleaned up for you."
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did. You said
I'll take the shit off of it, is what I said.
you said I'll have her cleaned up for you. So then I
Alright.
get there.
Your lie, tell it the way you want.
Okay, awesome. Here I
I
go.
seen it was not cleaned up.
Dusty is all get out. Some crap hanging off the hose lines and stuff.
It was a
But
garage.
then within the garage. So then we got her loaded, took it home, drove it off, and now she looks like a brand new penny, which they don't make anymore. So it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
But
You're not talking about the best part. Jade had to come in and take crap, and he used my new boudet. And just
he did like your bidet. Actually, he sent me a Snapchat this morning of how he wished he had one.
once you have them, man, you don't go back.
He goes, I'm gonna order that before we leave his house.
Yeah, it took
Already
a
in the
little,
Amazon cart on the way.
Oh, he asked me what model I had and all that stuff. And,
He goes, I gave her quarter throttle and just let it go. And he goes, that was good enough. I can't imagine that thing on full.
It's enema right there, baby.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say now? It did start right up. So the head gasket was bad, or didn't have one. That's what a lot of our problem was, I think, last summer. So we put one of those on, and I think if it's warm, she'd start right up now. But it's so cold, we had to give her a little bit of starting fluid. But boy, once she had that little bit of fluid, she ran just perfect. So.
Well, it was a 2-hour drive here. It was 14 degrees outside, and we backed it off the trailer, and it took a little bit, but it started up without any fluid.
Yeah, definitely helped.
So I spent the majority of yesterday cleaning it, armor all the seats, the body, cleaned up the chrome. The front driver's side tire had 0 psi in it, by the way, literally 0.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me
That's
to Am I supposed to do a vehicle inspection before this thing leaves my house?
Well, if you notice it had a flat tire, you got on it, which definitely was not good for that side. If you were driving
Was it driver's side or passenger side?
driver.
probably why it's flat.
Ooh.
No.
Y'all gay. I didn't notice it when I was driving it. Maybe that explains a little bit of the slugginess, I guess. But
We got it. I mean, it took actually, there's something weird with that valve stem. I didn't want to fill, so I had to jack it up off the air, into the air. And then, I don't know, I finally got it filled up with recommended 22 PSI, but then took the hoses off the tap line. So put the new hoses on and got everything cleaned up.
The new plastic rope.
Plastic rope. got some
Plastic rope.
Yeah. Got the keg that I did not pay Alex for.
Nice. Even better.
Yeah.
Perfect.
oh yeah, I thought about that about 2 seconds after you fucking went down the road.
Well, you could have called them.
Yeah, you'll be amazing how much money you'll be shelling out this weekend to pay for my stuff to catch up. Piss me off.
So I got the keg. I got to make the brandy flush shots. Both shot skis are done. They're right over here, actually.
What kind of
Yeah.
cheap beer did you get?
Coors.
No.
Oh, that's quality. I mean, compared to
Good one,
like
Keystone.
Keystone.
Could have
Yeah,
went Keystone.
I didn't want Keystone.
I know you didn't.
I'm saying Coors is better than some of the alternatives.
Yeah, that's why I thought for sure he was gonna get something else.
Yeah. Well, then I got some stuff printed out for the table, and then Vortex hooked us up. I emailed the guy
With
last Friday afternoon, and just asked if I could have some signage to hang out. And then
do you
got
have to
him.
return the signage or do you get to
Nope.
keep it?
Nope. 4x2 vinyl banner, Vortex
Nice.
golf banner, which was nice. So
Should give that away at the end of the day to the highest
No.
bidder.
He's keeping
Why?
that for 100%.
yeah,
Yeah, God forbid we try to give people some swag. Jeez.
we got there's some in the works there too. So no worries.
What time is this shindig start again?
The actual golfing starts at 10, but I will probably be down there getting ready at 9:30.
Better hope that snowstorm don't come. Might have a couple less people.
Well, they said they took off the warning for Saturday. I mean, it's going to snow, but it's not like a storm warning. So it's supposed to be between 1 and 2 to 3.
Eskimos can deal with snow.
Yeah,
About a half inch, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're very
It won't-
familiar with that.
it
Let's
won't
say
hurt
that-
to get a little bit of snow on the ice also.
Dude, it's still.
Yeah, Brady, you're gonna get it.
I got the
Yeah.
creepers ready.
Well, you had the creepers ready last time, but you still forgot them.
Okay, I got them more ready.
Somebody try and convince
around
them to
myself.
not wear them when
Yeah.
you get there.
Yeah. Oh, it's not slippery at all out there, dude.
Good.
It's just supposed to be. It just looks shiny. That's all.
How many inches we working with? You know what I'm saying?
18.
Well, you or
About 2.5 on a good day.
18 inches. That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're racing right now. They're doing the quad and the UTV racing out there. So plenty thick.
LT grade ready?
No. I think I broke it.
Yeah,
I went to fire it.
you ever
I went to
done?
fire it up and it starts, but I think the belt. I just need a new belt because the clutch engages, but the belt doesn't do anything. So I think the belt's just worn out.
Doesn't it come with an extra bell?
Yeah, that one's not good either.
Well, jeepers crepes, man.
allegedly.
Yeah, but we're ready. I'm debating whether Jaden offered to bring his fire pit down there too. We could have a fire pit on the ice, but
Like a gas one you're talking?
wood.
Say I could bring our gas one that we have.
You might want it, but
But,
how cold it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
you guys ever see that thing? I don't know what Midwest state it's. Maybe it's not even in the Midwest. I don't know. But this guy every year cuts this giant circle on the ice, and then he puts a boat motor
Hmm.
on it, and it's like a ice carousel.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
They should make a mini golf hole that style for Eskimo Open. One
Ooh.
of the holes is just spinning around out there.
That would
That
be
would
pretty
be
sweet.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Some would fall through somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone messed
that
that
or-
up.
You're just too drunk and go off on the like. All right, let's go to the next hole, and you get off on the wrong side. Damn it!
Oh man.
You get back on. Bring it around. Go
Round
around the
again.
horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was debating to bring. We have one of those awnings, foldable awnings, so don't get snow all over the cart.
Might blow away.
I think it'll be all right.
Fine, I'll bring my leaf blower. So that'll bring some sand to pour in front of the bar car. So when everybody's doing the shot ski and tipping their heads back, they don't lose their grip.
What a guy. What
Be
a guy.
like it's supposed to be in the 30s that day.
30, like 30.
29, 20, yeah, high 20s, low 30s, yeah.
That's pretty prime actually
I'd
for
have-
that
Rather have that than negative.
show.
Yeah.
Although, like when you get down to zero, like 0 and like -15 feel the same to me. Like it,
Mhm.
As long as it's
Yeah.
not windy as shit.
The wind is
If
what
it's
gets you.
windy, it sucks. But really, like negative isn't that bad.
Spoken like a true Wisconsin boy.
It's cold.
It's not though. I mean, if you got your Carhartts on and like all that, it's not that bad.
Carhartts are on. The Carhartts are on, dude. You guys ever see that guy on TikTok? He's funny.
No,
There's like a dude who like
you're the
every
only
spring,
guy here. I don't imagine who has Carhartts. Do you own a Carhartt?
my black jacket might be knockoff Carhartt. I don't think it's
No,
actual
not.
Carhartt though. I don't think it's actual Carhartt.
That wasn't the question. It was, do you own a pair?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I
okay.
used to, but I don't think I do anymore.
Dude, I love my Carhartt overalls. I'd be lost without those things.
What are you saying,
Anyways,
Jordan?
there's this TikTok dude who like every spring and fall, he's like, high vis is off, Carhartts are on, dude. And then the spring is the other way around, you know. Carhartts off and high vis is on. He's a funny guy. I like it.
I don't think I've seen him.
No, I'll send it to you come
I'll
spring when
take
he,
your
when he
word
switches
for
it
it.
over.
Sounds good. It's supposed to be like 10 to 20 mile an hour winds on Saturday.
Yeah,
As long as
That's
it
pretty
stays
windy.
10.
that's pretty windy.
Yeah, keep it 10.
It could change. Like it could change.
Yeah, it could get higher.
It could.
Mm, good.
Or it could get lower.
Mm,
How about that?
those are the two options.
That's just gonna blow. Be my
Well,
love. Like
Wind usually does, yeah.
yeah, I know, figuratively, because last year they didn't even have it on the ice, and then this year we'll be on the ice. And how many years did we have that was like it was just excellent weather out there?
That year that Brady fell, it was pretty nice out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was just in like a sweatshirt, I think. I think
Yeah,
I brought
yeah,
an extra
sure.
coat and like didn't even need it. And I was like, oh,
It's just in a sweatshirt and crutches at the end.
pretty much.
Okay, so well, I guess next week we'll have our recap of what went down.
The winners, you know.
Brady.
Yeah, probably.
The cheating winner.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, thanks for hopping off, fellas.
All right,
See it.
but
See ya.
Get out of here!